gas straight into my side. Santa Ana winds blowing hot from the north. We were born to ride.
Oops. You excited, Mom?
Yep. Excited.
I feel really nervous still. I felt probably even more nervous. Did I say what was going on? I don't know if I said what's going on. Hi.
Know what you're talking about.
No. Hi, it's your girl Juliana Yell coming at you.
So nervous. Look at these Dodgers.
Look at all the Dodger fans. Look at all them chickens.
From the side bay to the valley, from the west side to the east side, everybody very happy, cause the sun is shining all the time.
This is our first time coming to Dodger Fest. I mean Fan Fest. Why? Is it barely our first time? I don't know.
I have no idea.
But we're here now.
I usually get the tickets every year.
Yeah, she does.
Hope,
I'm so excited. We're in! We're in! It seems like I'm the only one excited.
I'm excited. I'm trying to figure out our game plan.
True. I just wanted to make sure I make it, I don't miss it, and that's it.
I love LA. We love it.
We lost the parents. Oh, I found them. They're over there. They're there. Because, you know, gotta get that yellow aesthetic with field level. And the seats are yellow. So check out my Instagram if you want to see those pictures. Plug, 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 plug.
I love LA. We love it.
What are they called? Season ticket seats for the rest of the year. This is where we will be sitting. 1, 2, 3, and 4 rows. A6 right here. They're cool.
We love LA.
Young Jock 650. Who could forget his World Series, right? Don't call it a comeback, right, Jock?
Excited and anxious are you guys to get back to spring training and start this over again, and with the same group of guys? That brotherhood is still there.
Absolutely. We have a great core group of guys, and I mean, we took it as long as we could to Game 7, and then I guess with all the weddings, it's been a quick off season, but we've all done everything we can to prepare to. So yeah, that's the plan.
When you go back to Game 7 and really the entire World Series, if the Dodgers had won Game 7, this man right here probably would have been the World Series MVP. You had a huge series, and we all know what happened to you late in the season, Jock, when you were sent down. How much does that maybe change you or drive you when something like that happens?
It was pretty special. Yeah.
Which part, being sent down or the World Series?
Yeah, I mean, just that's could be some of the biggest moments in my whole career, you know, whether past or future, you know. So it was kind of cool to eliminate everything else that happened earlier in the year and just stay present and do what I can to try to help the team win. So it was a fun experience, something I'll never forget. And
you know, anxious to get out of Houston and get back to LA. And everyone's hungry to get back and ready to, you know, finish business that we weren't able to take care of last year, you know.
You gotta be a little louder when you hear that music if you want them to come on stage. That's still not loud enough. Come on. There he is, the best closer in baseball. And he's ours, the one and only big man, Kenley Jansen.
Hey, I gotta say one thing. I mean, thank for you guys. I mean, you guys make me who I am. Just give me that tough love, and that kind of made me grow who I am today.
When you hear that music, does the adrenaline get going again like it's the 9th inning?
Yeah, I mean, to just see all Dodger Blue around here just get me going.
When you hear that music, or you know it's getting close for Kenley time in the 9th inning or 8th inning, how does the adrenaline start to pump? And does it hit the highest point when you come through those gates out there?
Let me tell you, sometimes I can't even hear my music, so sometimes you gotta bump it more because these fans, man, are great. So whenever they start yelling, that's gonna get me going. To be honest with you, see you guys yelling, that we know that we can win a game. So that's awesome.
There we go. Oh, Jerry's all right. That played a long time ago because he's been retired for a while.
Basketball, been retired for a while. Talking about basketball, Warriors. Listen, this is Lakers country here.
It's Dodger country here, Jay Hare. Dodgers have taken over LA.
All the Dodger fans are Laker fans. So we do basketball, Lakers, baseball, Dodgers. No Warriors.
I'm not sure the Lakers can get this big of a crowd at their fan fest at this point in time.
Hey, they're coming back though. They're coming back.
Your teammates is a greater burden on you than anything else.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, you don't want to disappoint anybody. You don't want to disappoint these greatest fan in baseball.
Yeah.
You're just gonna go out there and continue to do your best.
You spoil us though. We expect every time you come in, 1, 2, 3 strikeouts. You spoil us now. We don't know what it's like to have a blown save in LA now.
Well, just don't say it. Keep it to yourself.
All right, sorry.
Let's talk about when he swings the bat, because last
year,
you had a bat in your hand and you looked pretty good swinging that stick. Hit a double here at Dodger Stadium. What feeling was that? What was going through your head after you made contact and drove a ball into the gap?
Just hashtag the best hitter in the team.
Closer in baseball. He's yours. Kenley Jansen. We will see you in spring training.
All right, thank you. Thank you, guys. Great to see you guys.
All right, there he goes. When we continue here from FanFest, Dodger broadcaster, one of the voices of Dodger baseball, Charlie Steiner, will join us on the stage right here.
So you're thinking there's a guy with like a trumpet back here all mic'd up, but really he's got...
Kike is going to be on the stage where we just were at, where you guys are listening to the interviews around 1 o'clock, and it's barely like 11:49. So we're going to go back. Right now we're going to meet up with my parents because they left to the stores, because I was just like going through the crowd, getting closer and closer. We're going to go back, try to get as close, maybe possibly closer as I possibly can. I went to guest services because I'm trying to figure out, like, trying to find out how to get to go to meet Kike. I got my answers, and he gave me little Dodger tattoos. So cute. Update. We've been to like 3 different booths, asking the same question, and they all like give me the same answer, which is like, I don't know. So we're gonna check the ballpark app and see what happens, because we have to purchase a separate ticket, and you only pay for one experience, which that one experience was to be the meet and greet for Kike. I asked how much they were, and they didn't know. They didn't know if they still have tickets. So I won the race.
What did you have?
I
won the
World Series
ring.
Yeah. But
I mean, you have a few of those rings. You know what it's all about.
No one was able to tell me the price. I tried looking it up. The page wouldn't load. So it just wasn't meant to be. So right now I'm trying to make my way to the front of the stage again, so I can at least get like a good interview.
to this country. Fernando was an 80, I came here like 76, 77.
Viene lanzamiento, batazo profundo al jardín central. La pelota se va, se va, se va y despídala con un beso. Se fue de cuadrangular.
There is the Hall of Famer. Back with Joe Davis on the main stage, live on AM 570 LA Sports.
I want to say thank you.
Do you want the sign? Yes, please.
To the finals. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Are you older yet? Oh, why you older with me? She's my... Fernando! She's the only person. Fernando! $300? Yes, 400. Hi, Jay. Good morning. $400.
Joe, I know you get screams, but those screams are not for you because the platinum one is headed over here, number 14. Kike Hernandez is going to rock Dodger Stadium next when we continue on AM 570 LA Sports.
Everyone has been asked.
They won't stop screaming for you.
I don't know. Probably need a louder mic.
Yeah, maybe a louder mic. I think people would be surprised how understated you are, considering, you know, how animated you are during games. But in your everyday life, is that how you play cool every day?
Sure. Yeah, to be honest.
What's it like for you to be one of the fan favorites here? It seems like every year that you stay with the Dodgers, your popularity grows. And then to have the season the team had and be part of it, it just seems like it's amplified all of that for you.
Yeah, all of this is great. We lead baseball in attendance every year, so obviously it's showing here in FabFest, packed house. For us to be able to come here and do this for the fans, it's pretty special, considering the fact that they show up day in, day out during the season, and it means a lot to us. So, just really happy to be here. There's a lot of weddings. I think there was like 5 or 6 team weddings, and then a few other ones from Mariana's friends, my friends from back home and stuff, and they were all great. We had a lot of fun. There wasn't many parties from the weddings that we can remember, but they were all great. Like I said, all great. We were taking pointers. We were learning.
Yeah.
We are getting a lot of ideas, and it's kind of hard to top when you bring John Legend to your wedding like Jock did. So
I heard about that. I also heard about 3 ripped pants during wedding season. Justin Turner actually outed one of the guys that ripped his pants twice, I think, at these weddings. I think he wears number 14 on the team. How did you rip your pants?
I guess I got.
Yeah, you got game. That's right.
I guess I got the wrong size.
You went extra skinny?
Yeah, a little skinny. A few drinks in, shirtless. Forgot about.
That's not fair. Now you're just teasing
now.
these people.
Now you're pandering a little bit. Yeah. Thank you. I love you too. I don't know exactly who said it, but I love you too.
Yeah, you got to give the fans some love back if they love you, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be here for like 4 hours doing things today. So.
PK, when you think back to your season and the team season, I've mentioned this to you before. The World Series is the most important part of the season, and you obviously didn't reach your goal, but 104 wins is not something that you can just forget about. And it seemed like everybody found a way to contribute to each one of those 104 wins. Did that make the season more special, and to have those same guys back again, like you mentioned, it's got to make it even sweeter to be able to try to, like on a pickup court, if you lose, you try to run it back with the same guys, and it seems like that's what you guys are trying to do.
Yeah, there was a lot of reasons why this season was so special, but you know, the 104 wins, I think, made the season go by a lot faster. You know, obviously, you go through a lot of speed bumps along the road when you're playing a 162 game season, but when you win 104 games, there's not that many speed bumps besides that one that was really, really big, where we felt like we couldn't win a game to save our lives, but at the same time, for a very long period of time, we felt like we couldn't lose a game.
Right.
I think it was like 2 months that we were winning pretty much every game, and you know, that's a pretty special feeling. I kind of felt like the Golden State Warriors, because they go out there and they play and they're like, nobody can beat us. But it's like,
they're a good team.
It's because basketball is not as like balanced as baseball. You know, you can have a last place team against the first place team, and it doesn't matter who's playing. Any team has a chance to win, and other sports are not like that. And the fact that we were able to do that for such a long period of time was really special. And obviously, getting all the way to the World Series and playing the World Series was more than I can put into words. You know, I think that the only negative I get out of this 2017 was the fact that I got eliminated twice at Dodger Stadium in 1 year. First during the WBC to Team USA, and then to those Astros guys.
Yeah, I forgot about those guys. DK, the fans appreciate you coming to the main stage. You can tell how much they love you. Maybe you want to take a selfie with the people and give them a little love as you walk off the stage.
Yeah, sure.
Logie Bear's coming up next. Logie Bear's over there.
Logie Bear. Hey, Logie.
Logie, because TK takes the selfie with the fans right here on AM 570 LA Sports.
Thank you, guys.
There's your #1 fan, Chris.
Hi.
Guy and a UCLA Bruin. Welcome our manager, Dave Roberts, to the stage. Yeah, Dave Roberts. All right.
That's how you come out. That's how you come on stage.
Yes,
right?
it is.
All right. Give it up for the DJ.
I think I could just leave and you can handle this, Dave. I mean, you've got so much energy. Eric Karros was just telling me he sees so many similarities by your enthusiasm, your optimism, similar to his manager, like Tommy Lasorda. It seems like you have that every day.
Yeah, we just feed off these guys. I mean, 30,000 fans today.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
And there's always something, Dave, that you never get to stop, and that's working. You always have to stop working as you guys prepare for a 2018 season. When you go to Game 7 of the World Series, there's only one thing left to do. Win. How do you do that this year?
Yeah, we're going to win. We're going to win, and that's right. That's right. And, you know, so you can see, I think that you guys can see. There you go. I like that. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, let me say that there was nothing when we were in New York, when we heard "Let's Go Dodgers," and you hear Dodger fans take over Yankee Stadium. How many people can do that? How many teams can
That's
do that?
Pantone 294.
That was Pantone 294. That was ridiculous.
I actually told Kohler there's more fans here at FanFest than he ever pitched in front of at Marlins Park.
Yeah, but I think Alana is that if you follow the Dodgers in our front office all winter long, there's been a lot of chatter about potentially doing things, and if you look back at who we have on the current roster, it's a lot of the guys that you remember and you know and you're familiar with. And the thing is that there's a lot of confidence that we have in the guys that we have right now. So as we potentially look at trades and acquiring guys, you got to make sure that you're replacing with somebody that's better. And right now with the guys that we have, I don't think there's a team in baseball that's better than we are.
That's right.
When you win 104 games in a regular season and you go to the World Series, and one of the craziest ones I've ever witnessed, there's not a lot you can do to get better. When you have a team that is as competitive as you are, and there's some certain competition as far as the outfield is concerned, as well as, some guys, are they going to be out of the bullpen? Are they going to be in your starting rotation? As the manager, when you're looking at the next 6 weeks in spring training, what are you looking for from that competitive edge to make the one guy tip the scale?
Well, I think the thing is that we have so many good players, and I think that you fans can look at our roster and make a case for every single player to play more, and I get that, yeah, and But what I tell our guys is that that's a high-class problem. That's good to have more good players and less good players. So I think with the front office, myself, the coaching staff, we got to kind of navigate that. But I think the number one thing, though, Alana, is whether Tom Kohler now is in the pen or a spot starter, or we move Jock Peterson around, or we move Matt Kemp around, whatever, I think there's got to be a buy-in. And I think that to each player, everyone understands that the number one thing is for us to win baseball games. So as we go into spring training, what I'm looking for is the quality of work each and every day to try to get better. The players, the staff, the front office, this entire organization, the best fans in all of sports, the Los Angeles Dodgers fans, we love you guys. You guys are number one. And just know that we don't take it for granted that you guys spend your hard-earned money to come here and support us every single night. We love you guys. A lot of money, a lot of love. And I hope you guys appreciate what it means for us, myself, for all of us to wear this uniform. It means more to us than you guys know. So a big thanks and a big shout out to all you guys. Thank you.
Just finished the interview, as you saw. So I hope you guys enjoyed that footage. I got 2 signatures. One from the woman herself who goes through so much in the season, through a bunch of Gatorades thrown over her head just because she's interviewing the player of the game, Miss Alana Rizzo herself. She signed my hat. I got a video of her signing my hat. I'll put that down. Then I got Jaime, as you saw. He's the Spanish voice commentator, broadcaster of the Dodgers. I was like, I had to get his signature because that's the voice my grandpa hears when he watches the Dodgers. So I was like, I had to do it for my grandpa. You know, I'm gonna meet up with my parents again, and they're right here.
Welcome to Juliet's vlog, taking over again.
You're taking over.
Bye. Anyways, these people that don't know how to have fun. We'll see you guys. And just in case you guys didn't wonder where she got that bye from, it was from me. Look at that. What?
Yeah, she got it from you.
Yeah, you stopped to smack me? Oh no, you didn't, girl. You didn't.
So, we're leaving. Say, Ma, little fly told me that we're going to spring training.
We'll think about it. Ma, did you see the leather jacket?
I hope you guys enjoyed this year's Fan Fest 2018 Dodgers. And I'll see you guys real soon.
We're going.
We're going to we're going to spring training on March 3rd. So, Dodgers, we'll see you spring training until
opening day.
Opening day. The second day of opening day, because opening day a little too pricey for me.
Opening weekend.
Opening week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment.
Bye.
Mom.
Bye.
Dad.
And the originator. Bye.
No, you're not. Bye. Whoa. Oh, oh, oh.